Hey guys, it's Jackie. I got the rest of my markers that I ordered today, so I still have quite a few more I need to get, but all in all I have 60 total right now, and being that I never had alcohol markers before, I feel like that's a ton. So I don't know really, how much more I'll be buying, and I'll probably, not be buying them quite as quickly as I just did, just because, even though they're the Spectrum Noir ones, they're a lot cheaper than Copics, it's still, it still all adds up. So I think I've already spent probably like $100 on, 60 markers. Something like that. I mean, if you want to know the exact cost, I could look it up, but I can tell you the best price that I found was actually at consumercrafts.com. So if you're interested, that's where I got them, and I think I paid around like $1.35 a marker in the 6-packs, and then the 24-pack that I got the pack of lights, and I actually paid more per marker in that pack, so it's kind of weird, but that's just how it ended up being. So, anyways, the reason I wanted to make this video is just to show you my storage solution for them. And so as you can see, I've had a little bit more fun with some black foam. If you didn't see my other video, what I mean by that is this gigantic thing over here that's just pretty much held together by glue. I did a lot better job on my marker storage than I did on this. I mean, it still functions, and everything, but it's just kind of a little bit of an eyesore. So I'm glad that I did better on this. So, and it was really easy. Basically, the way that I like to construct my, my storage solutions is by using the slot system that I have seen so many times on things that I've bought, furniture I bought for my home and put together, just because, it's really easy for companies to just put the slots in it, and then it makes it really easy for the consumer to put it together. So, yeah, so I just really like using that. And then this thing that it's on is called Cubicles, and it's from Staples. Don't remember how much it costs, but it's basically a mini version of those big cubes. And so this one's actually just sitting on my desk, and each cube is 7.5 by 7.5. And they actually do sell those cloth baskets that you can put in them too. So I actually bought 2 of these. One of them is here on my desk. The other one I'm probably going to put on the wall because they do include hardware, I think. Yeah. So you can mount it on the wall, and you can put it either horizontal, how I do, or you can do it vertical if you want. So they're pretty cool. But anyways, I knew immediately that I was going to have to figure out a way to put a back on it because, as you can see my curtains right there. Like, there's no back on it. So I knew if I was going to be using it for marker storage, I would definitely have to put a back on it. And so that actually ended up leading my design is I made the back 7 3/4 of an inch. And so that way I actually slid this whole thing. I assembled the whole thing, and then I slid it in from behind, and since the back is bigger than, the inside area, it stops. So I don't really know if I'm going to have the right kind of lighting to show you this, but no, you can't see it. But basically it just, it stops back there. So that's how that worked. And then it was really easy. Once I drew it all out, I like using graph paper for designing because it helps you stay true to your dimensions. So once I drew it all out, it was just a matter of cutting out the, the black foam board and assembling it, and it was really, really, really easy. And the only spot that I had to use hot glue was in the very back, so that, took away the eyesore of having hot glue. So, basically what happened is I took the 7 3/4 inch back piece, you get to see my scribbles here, just so I can make it, you know, it's easiest to just show it. So, and then I knew that I was going to need to glue a piece on there. And that goes 6 inches deep, which happened to be perfect for these markers. So, I knew I was going to need a 6-inch deep piece of board, and then do a 7.5 inch tall, since this is the one that's right here, which is this one. So, so I did that, and then, like I said, I used the slot system, so I knew I'd need to do a slot at 1.5, 3, 4.5, and 6. And that would give me, also, before I did all that, I measured out how many markers would fit in each, and I was going to do 9 in each, but because these are 7.5 inch squares, it wasn't going to work, so it actually ended up being that I had to do 10 each. So doing this will hold 100 markers, so I can still fit 40 more markers in here. So anyways, yeah, so then I knew I'd need to cut the slots at 1.5, 3, 4.5, and 6, and I just did the slots 3 inches deep at the 1.5 inch intervals, and I glued this directly to the back. And the reason I do 3 inches deep is because the other slots, for the ones that connect to it, are also 3 inches deep, so that you end up with it being flush. And of course my measurements were not perfectly exact, so like that one's kind of like in a little bit, but for the most part the other ones came out pretty good. That one's just a little bit in, if I can show you what I mean. Alright, well, it doesn't want to really focus now. So, anyways, so I wasn't, really, heartbroken about that. It's okay. So, basically, that's how simple it was. I just put that slot into that slot on each one, and then I just inserted it from the back, and it's stuck in there really good, and it was just really easy. So, if you decide to go get the cubicles from Staples and you have markers, that might be a way that you want to do it. I don't have, 10 in any of them to show you. There is a little bit of space, which you would need because you need to be able to, move them around to get your fingers in there. So, that's why it's like that. But what else was I going to tell you? I'm sorry, I'm really tired. I probably should just go to sleep and do this later, but I have a pretty busy weekend, so I'm excited about it. I'm more excited about it than I may sound. But I also want to show you, just really quick, they have picture frames half off at Hobby Lobby right now, so this was only $4. And then, they have a lot of stuff on sale. Like, all of their stamps are 40% off, so I got this cute little one right here. And this one says, I'm going to show you, Once Upon a Time. So that was only, like, 2 something. And then, I didn't even realize until after I bought these that these were Prima stamps. And then I was like, well, no wonder I love them, because they just make really good stuff. So there's like a ton of stamps in here, and it was, just over $4. So that's really good. And then this stamp set, is from Glitz, and so it was, probably just over $8. So I just thought it was really cute. Whatever you are, be a good one. Little circus stuff. I have those other circus stamps, so I thought it would be good to have some other ones. And then I got this stamp, Happy 4th of July, since it's coming up. And this is a Stamp Abilities. And then the thing that I'm actually most excited about is this Epiphany Craft Shape Studio. And the first time I saw this, my best friend actually pointed it out to me, and I was like, yeah, like, what's so cool about that? And then when I went back a couple days ago, I kind of looked at it again and I was like, you know, that is pretty cool. So their punches were all 40% off. So I did not pay $20 for that. And then since I got pretty much everything on sale, I used my 40% off coupon on this, which these are the like epoxy stickers that you use with the punch. And so I just got the square one, and they have a circle one, and I think they have like a scalloped one, but I don't know, I haven't used it yet, so I'm pretty excited to use it. I'll let you know what I think about it. But I totally rambled on in this video, and I apologize for that, but I hope you learned something, and if you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you. Have a good night. Bye.